Imagine owning a turbocharged rally-bred icon from the late 80s, one that dominated the streets and the track with its aggressive styling and raw performance. The 1989 Ford Sierra Cosworth RS, a name that sends chills down the spine of car enthusiasts, has just surfaced on Bring a Trailer. This isn't just any Sierra, it's a piece of motorsport history. A car that turned Ford into a serious performance player in the world of touring cars. With a turbocharged 2.0L inline-4, a massive rear wing, and a motorsport-developed chassis, this car was built to win. And now, one lucky buyer has the chance to claim this legend. Today on Motor Hub 1003, we're diving deep into what makes the 1989 Ford Sierra Cosworth RS such a special find, why collectors go crazy for it, and whether this particular example is worth your bid. Buckle up. The Ford Sierra Cosworth RS was never meant to be just another fast sedan. It was a homologation special, a road-going version of Ford's Group A touring car racer. Ford needed to build at least 5,000 units to meet FIA regulations, but demand was so high that the Sierra Cosworth became an instant hit. Under the hood was the famous 2.0L DOHC turbocharged inline-4. Developed in partnership with Cosworth, producing over 200 horsepower, a massive number for the late 80s. With a rear-wheel drive layout and an aerodynamic design focused on high-speed stability, it quickly became the go-to choice for racers and enthusiasts alike. But what truly made the RS version special was its motorsport pedigree. Whether on the street or the track, the Sierra Cosworth was a beast that challenged BMW M3s, Audis, and even some exotics of its time. Now, let's talk about the specific 1989 Ford Sierra Cosworth RS listed on Bring a Trailer. These cars are becoming increasingly rare, and finding one in excellent condition is like striking gold. The listing shows a well-preserved example, with original paint, factory-correct decals, and minimal modifications. A dream for collectors who want authenticity. The mileage is reasonable, which means it's been enjoyed but not overly abused. Unlike many Sierra Cosworths that have been heavily tuned over the years, this one appears to be mostly stock, which is a big plus for purists. The turbocharged YB engine is still in place, along with the 5-speed manual transmission that delivers an engaging driving experience. Inside, the RS spec Recaro seats, factory gauge cluster, and minimalistic 80s Ford styling remain intact. No over-the-top modifications, no unnecessary upgrades, just a clean, well-kept interior that stays true to the original rally spirit. The 1989 Sierra Cosworth RS is one of those cars that only gets more desirable with time. Here's why. Motorsport heritage. Few cars in history have the same racing pedigree, having dominated touring car championships across Europe. Rarity, with many of these cars either crashed, modified beyond recognition, or lost to time. Finding a clean example is becoming harder every Year. Turbocharged power. A rear-wheel drive. turbocharged manual sedan is an absolute blast to drive, something you won't find in modern cars today. Investment potential. Prices for well-kept Sierra Cosworths have been skyrocketing, making them a great addition to any collector's garage. Predicting the final bid for a trailer auction is always tricky, but let's look at the numbers. Recent sales of clean, low-mileage Sierra Cosworths have gone for anywhere between $50,000 and $80,000, depending on originality and condition. This particular 1989 Ford Sierra Cosworth RS appears to be a well-maintained, mostly stock example, so expect it to land in the $60,000 to $75,000 range. For the right buyer, this could be a bargain, considering how quickly these cars are appreciating in value. So, should you place your bid on this legendary 80s turbocharged sedan? Here's the verdict: yes. If you're a collector or a Ford enthusiast, this is a prime opportunity to own a piece of rally history. The Sierra Cosworth RS is one of the most iconic performance sedans ever built, and finding one in this condition is rare. Maybe. If you're looking for a daily driver, this might not be the most practical choice. Parts can be hard to find, and maintenance costs are something to consider. If you want a modern, hassle-free performance car, you might be better off looking at newer Ford RS models, like the Focus RS or even a Mustang GT. The 1989 Ford Sierra Cosworth RS isn't just a car. It's a motorsport legend, a turbocharged thrill machine that defined an era of performance sedans. With one now up for grabs on Bring a Trailer, enthusiasts have a rare chance to own a piece of history. Would you bid on this Ford icon, or do you think its prices are getting out of hand? Let us know in the comments. Fire if you love classic performance cars. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more epic finds from Motorhub 1003.